Hello everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's been a while, we've been away, but today we are here and we're going to be making some garden egg stew, bitter ball, red oil fried bitter balls. So let me introduce you to my ingredients. So for our garden egg stew today, guys, we're going to be using garden eggs. I've already chopped it here, and I have it in some water with salt because I don't want it to turn black. So we're going to be using some palm oil, some dry fish, seasoning salt, all-purpose seasoning, and Maggi cubes. We are going to be using goat meat. We are going to be using some habanero peppers, but today we are not going to be using all this pepper. People have been asking me why do I use a lot of peppers, because I couldn't get the habanero peppers where I am. Luckily for me, I got them. So the one I normally use don't really burn, and we really like spicy food. But for today, I'm not going to be using all this. So stay tuned, guys. So I'm going to be putting my goat meat in the pot, and I'm going to be adding my dry fish because it's a little bit tough. So I want it to boil very well. I had it soak in some hot water and salt because it's very tough. So I'm going to be boiling this for a while, but I'm going to season it first and let it cook for about 30 minutes because my goat meat is strong and my dry fish is strong as well. So I'm going to be using my seasoning salt and my all-purpose. I'm going to be keeping my Maggi cube. I'll use that later on. And then I'm going to be adding some of my, I didn't show you this one, but this is my normal garlic ginger mix. I forgot to show you this. So I'm going to be adding this to it. And bring this to a boil for about 30 minutes. Normally I don't like adding water when I'm cooking my meat because the meat already has its own water after washing. So I'm going to wait for it for about 10 minutes to see if it produces a lot of water before then I don't need to add, but if it does, I'm going to add a little bit more water to it. Stay tuned, guys. It's all we're going to be using for today. I forgot to show you where I was blending my pepper, but I didn't blend all. I'm not going to use all this for today, so. Okay guys, so our meat has been preheating or steaming for about 10 minutes now. As you can see, like I said, I didn't want to add water. There's a lot of water at the bottom here and it's still heating. So I'm just going to be adding a bit of my pepper to it because I'll add the rest when I'm frying the bitter balls. I'm going to be adding a bit of pepper to it and then let it simmer down for the next 20 minutes and our meat will be ready to start frying the garden eggs. Stay tuned, guys. Our meat and fish has been cooking. The water is dry down, so I'm going to be removing it from the pot to start frying my garden eggs. This smells so good. I'm going to be adding my oil to the pot. I'm going to be adding a little bit of my garlic and ginger spice mix because it has onions and everything and I don't want to put extra onions there. So I'm going to be using a bit of this. I'm going to be putting the rest of my peppers to the pot. So today you can actually see why I've been using a lot of pepper, even though today I still use for some people, but at least it's okay. You can't be eating the food and be spicy, just be cold, you know. So I'm going to be adding my garden eggs to the pot. Because my garden eggs have been soaking in some water and salt, so I'm just going to remove it from there and put it to the pot. If I didn't do it this way, it would have become black, dark. And don't worry about the peelings, like thinking it's going to be strong. No, it's not. It's soft. So, and for like this, I'll be able to extract some of the seeds from the garden egg so that we don't have so much seeds in the stew or in the sauce. It's gonna be so good. You can have this with boiled yam, boiled plantain, or white rice, whatever way you wish to have it with, but you can have it with any of those three. So I'm going to let the garden eggs fry for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll be back. Okay guys, so our garden eggs has been frying for about 15 to 20 minutes. Garden eggs, aka pizza balls. So it's ready. Like I said earlier on, I had some Maggi to add, but I'm not going to be adding all because the meat is well seasoned. So I'm just going to be dropping one of the Maggi cube into the pot. But wow. And I'm going to be adding my ingredients to the pot. My fish and my goat meat. I'm going to be adding a little bit of water to rinse. Just a little bit. To rinse and add to the pot because the stock on my meat actually dried off. So I'm just going to be adding a little bit. So I'm going to mix this. Guys, wish you were in here to the aroma is popping. The taste is good. So I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to bring it to a boil for about 5 to 10 minutes and the soup is going to be ready. Just to dry off, I'm going to be dropping a few of my peppers in it. This is for myself. If you don't want it, you don't need to add it. But I really like spicy food, so I'm going to be dropping a few paws there. And cover it for about 5 minutes and we'll be done. Stay tuned, guys. So guys, our garden egg stew is almost ready. In the next 5 minutes, we're going to be done. So it tastes so good, smells very well. Stay tuned. See the dry fish. Wow. Stay tuned, guys.
Hello guys, so our garden egg stew is done and it tastes so delicious. Guys, do not forget to comment what you love about this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new, do not forget to subscribe, and welcome to the family. Thank you guys and stay tuned for more.